this is me, Leverly, and today we are building in The Sims 3 the Createwave craft center. And as you can see, it's here. I'm placing it in the lot that used to be the consignment store in Isla Paradiso, which came with Island Paradise for The Sims 3. So as you can see here, I'm just laying down a foundation, adding some walls and stuff. I didn't really have a real plan going into it, like what I would end up with. So I kind of just went with it and kind of figured to do something a little different than what I've ever done before. So here I'm just picking out some stairs, and these stairs did come with Island Paradise. And they're very cute, I think. Nice tile stairs, very bright and colorful. And those railings are the automatic ones. Unfortunately, there's not like matching other railing. As you can see in a moment, I have to customize it. But here I'm picking out the windows, and I'm going to be placing them also down here through the foundation with a cheat move objects on, just to make it a little wider and bigger. I don't know, I thought it gave it a cool effect. And as you can see upstairs, got 3 separated rooms, which will be joined by a balcony. Yeah, and here, right here is where I'm adding the, I'm customizing the colors of this fence, which is also comes with Island Paradise. It just doesn't really automatically match sort of their railing. So that was my best attempt at matching. And, you know, just putting it all the way around the foundation there. Thought it made it look kind of cute. And, yeah, just picking out a nice, pretty neutral color. I went with like a very neutral light, like tan eventually, and then like sort of a gold accent. So it's very, you know, blank canvas, so to speak. So anyway, and I'm just placing some windows there. What I mean by a craft center, though, if you're interested, is because I have a craft center at my college, and there's the little roof. So that's, as you can see, where I got the Createwave idea. So it's supposed to sort of be a play on creative, but with the wave, because it's Isla Paradiso, and so the roof is in the shape of little waves there. So that was my take on trying to be creative. Anyway, yeah, but what a craft center is basically, I have one on my college campus, and it's just a place to go to create, basically, to be a crafter and create with crafts. And you can like take a bunch of classes and like creative things like painting and sculpting and jewelry making and sewing, and they even have like welding and that kind of crazy stuff. So it's a lot of fun. I took a painting class and a sewing class so far, and I'm just in love with it. And so I wanted something like that for my Sims, a place for them to come to do their artwork without you know, having to buy all those things like on their home lot. So basically in here I'm trying to desperately put in a cheat to try to put in like a pool underneath the foundation, because I thought it'd be cool to just look through those little windows there and see like a pool through it. But you know, I couldn't figure it out. I got frustrated, and so as you see, it works on the side there, but it didn't work. So I skipped it, put some flooring instead, because you'll only see it through those tiny little windows. And here I'm trying to figure out some windows to go up on that very top part where it's just the roof. And yeah, just trying to figure out what looks best repeated like that. I think that looked actually pretty good, but nothing really matched the really modern windows I had. So again, I kind of just skipped that. I might go back in and kind of add those windows in my own game. So that's sort of an option for you if you want to do that, but I think I eventually just left those empty. So, but I put on all these kind of giant big windows because the goal was really to like make it really open and airy, and I'm just struggling with it only because I forgot to turn off move objects on, which I figured afterwards, especially there where like, you know, I need to put flooring first. So yeah. Still a little newbie at the building because it's been a little while, but I do love to build in this game. It's half of the reason why I play the game, is to play the game and to also build. So, and here I'm also putting in a elevator shaft area. I didn't put the elevator in yet, but it was just kind of trying to create some shapes that would be interesting inside. And those other 2 little places are where the bathrooms will eventually be put. and just picking out all the different kinds of flooring. As you see it right there on the grass, I actually tried to pick some different things that I thought would look cool, because I am still trying to go with like a blue color scheme, make it light blue and white. Across the street was my first Let's Build. Not really a build, but my first little build project, community lot project in East La Paradiso. So here I'm just figuring out the tile pattern on the floor, because it's all actually one piece of tile and you have to rotate it to get that design there however you want. I put it into the diamonds, but you could actually probably make a different shapes out of it too. And then this same with this side, making little circles out of that specific floor tile there. And I don't know, I just decided to, I thought it would be cool to have kind of two different sides to this little place, because down here is actually going to be more like a museum, because if you guys play The Sims at all, you probably know, or if you've ever built anyway, you'll know that they don't really have something called a craft center. They have an art gallery though, so that's what this lot is set to, this lot type. So it is a craft center in theory, because you get to go upstairs, and upstairs will be where you get to do all the creative things. As far as I know, free of charge. I mean, compared to whatever you'd use at the home lot, it might charge you to have some materials with certain objects, but that's just what you would do if you had it on your home lot as well. So, but you should be able to use all the objects just fine, but you just don't have to purchase them at home on your home lot, but get to use them outside here in the community. So yeah, just adding way more windows, figuring out the layout of that, because again, I wanted to keep it super open, super airy, with lots and lots of windows, which is sort of another theme that I was kind of going for in East La Paradiso with my Let's Builds, is just keep it very open. And again, but I changed it up a little more than the last one because of how modern it was. The other one is a little more traditional. So and at first I really didn't think I'd go so modern, but I will definitely be making more craft centers in probably all the other different Let's Plays I'll do eventually with all the other worlds. So, because I really like the idea of a craft center, and it's something I've wanted to build in the game forever, and I finally got around to doing it. But I think I'll do a lot of different styles of craft centers too. So, but yeah, anyway, here I'm just adding the bathrooms, sorry, and as you can tell, I'm adding a bath shower in there too, just in case your sim, needs to do that, because they're going to be here probably all day working on their crafts, and I just thought that would be a good thing to have for them. Unfortunately, I didn't put anywhere to eat on the lot, so they'll probably have to pack a snack or something, put some fruit in their inventory to eat. But otherwise, they'll probably be able to stay all day, and I am separating them to men's and women's, so sorry, no woohoo on this lot unless you want to go back in and replace those doors. Fine with me, no judges here. Woohoo spots on community lots are always fun, but I just decided, since I had 2 rooms on either side, that I just keep it gender based. So yeah, just making this adding the tile everywhere. I flubbed up on that, but yeah, I was just trying to make that a wall, and so it's very blue inside there. Fully blue tiled everywhere. I went a little crazy with the blue tile, I admit. I do love my tile. Yep. So yeah, just finishing these up, and then adding some lights, making it brighter in there so you can actually see the tile, because before it just looks like instead of a green screen, it looks like a blue screen or something. But yeah, very, very pretty blue, bright blue tiled bathrooms. I even put the lights in the shower just to make it even brighter. But yeah, anyway, zooming out, just checking on how it looks, and now I'm coloring the foundations down there, which, by the way, you might have noticed I had to go back and do and re-foundation the whole thing just so that I could recolor that a little earlier. But yeah, adding some stairs in the back, just making it more accessible, sorry, from all around, just in case. It's sort of just a something. Yeah, there I am tiling the inside because I couldn't figure out the water. I thought it might be a kind of a cool thing, but then again, I think what I'm gonna do is just really make like an aquarium, because I don't know if they have anything like that right now. I haven't fully explored Isla Paradiso yet. Um, but I think my next Let's Build is going to either be a zoo, or not a zoo, but an aquarium. I wish you could make a zoo, but the closest you can do is an aquarium, or a gym, because I haven't gone to see the gym yet, but I think a gym would always be fun to make too. So anyway, as you can see, I was just trying to figure out like what outdoor patio furniture to put out there. So yeah, those are from the store, though, just to let you know. So if you want it depends on like how much content you have. So I don't think it's going to affect downloading if you download it and you don't specifically have that one, as long as you have like enough of the expansion packs installed, because most of these items, like this one is like those easels are from University, and then this is from Ambitions, the little art thing, and that was also used in my last video. Drafting tables, that's what they're called. I always forget. Yeah, and then I'm just adding some of the other items. That was pretty cool looking, but I didn't leave it there. Just looking at my new barnacle base stuff. Didn't even see it all. Okay, so yeah, and then here I am. I think those are also all Ambitions objects. Yeah, tell me if I'm mistaken, but yeah. I'm actually deleting those little poles there, unfortunately, because I wanted to make more room for having both, like having multiple sets more than just one in a room. So I got around that by like making this middle thing instead, which is actually kind of a better thing, because instead of just the one square, now I have it to where eventually downstairs it will be like, you know, a place to display their artwork and stuff with lots of free open space. So that's like, it was actually a blessing in disguise. And here I am trying to just place some more like stairs, because you know, I usually don't ever put elevators in my lots. Like that really is like a new thing. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna put some stairs in the back, just in case people don't like to deal with the elevators, because I find they're kind of sometimes laggy in my game, at least, even just to go up one flight. So that's why I put stairs, because stairs, I don't know, are easier, and it's exercise for your Sims. Actually, if that actually counted, but it's not. But you know what I mean. So yeah, just figuring out, trying to put like, actually put railing on both sides, because even though it kind of goes through the railing there, I just think it looks better. That's a personal thing. Again, yeah, it made me happier. Have two sides, you know, so that way they don't fall off the stairs too. Yeah. Again, of course, that's not something that actually happens in the game, but it just makes me feel better. Not scared for my Sims' lives. Okay, so I am afraid of heights in real life, so that's probably why. Here I am just putting out some balconies. I think it makes it look a little better overall. Changing up the roof, I guess. I think it looks better actually that way. Yeah. Before it was sort of looking like I don't know, those roof tiles you get to save money. I forget what they're called. God. Yeah, like photovoltaics is the only word I can say, because I forget like the layman's term for them, but you know, they're the things that collect solar on your roof. So they look like solar roofing, and I was like, I kind of like that at first, but I'd rather it match like, you know, across the street. So that's what I did here, and I'm just replacing those windows then with doors, you know, so that people can actually get out and access those. That would be nice. You know, adding the accent wall color and adjusting some stuff. Yeah, so that's what I mean by I'm adding that. So if you don't know those two things, well, you should know if, but no, that's okay. Oh yeah, see, I'm trying to add an aquarium, but that's silly. So I'll just make my own aquarium, and make it look super awesome later. Okay. So yeah. But anyway, those two things upstairs I think came with Ambitions. One's the sculpting, and the other one's the inventing. So yeah, here I'm just adding little raised areas, because I think it just looked better, and it helped more define the both the spaces to separate them. So that's what I did. And as you can see, I also built out some walls from the bathrooms again. So now here I'm just adding a bunch of lighting, and all of these walls should be able to be used, because I set it as an art gallery, as like places to hang your artwork. So yeah, just it should work. So yeah, and then I'm just adding more lighting everywhere. So it's very bright. Oh, and these lights, I'm not sure where those other lights came from. The little ones that swirl down. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're like totally perfect art gallery lights. If you've been to art galleries, I think you'll know. Yeah. But anyway, and then those other lights though that are just kind of like neon lights, those actually came with a free set from the Sims 3 store. There's a couple other ones that I think if you download it, it won't be a problem. They'll probably just default to very similar style. But I like these ones because they kind of look like waves, and as well, like inside the bulb. And it came with a free set from, like, I think it was one of those car company downloads. I'm not sure if I should say the name, but I think you guys will know what I mean if you ever spend any time at the store. Yeah. So it was from one of those. So if you happen to not have it, I don't think it's going to be a big problem. I think they'll just default to something else. They should, because I mean it was a free item. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, just I was adding some draft tables, lighting all around, so that it stays pretty bright even at night. So as you can see, I set it to night, just in case they want to, toil away, work through the night here. They can have that option as well. Should be open 24/7. So then I'm just trying to spiff up the place with some, plants and everything, make it look fancy looking. These are I gotta love these plants. I think these actually came with World Adventures though, if I'm not mistaken, because I know I've had those for a while. But yeah, just trying to add some different pottery. Tried those. Those are right for the front. So yeah, those came with Isla Paradiso as well. And then these, I think that's from the store. Yeah, just adding some more. Alright, so here I am, just adding like some of like the display cases, and I think those came with, as far as I know, World Adventures, when you could place like your relics and things, and just adding in a couple things like the Banksy or the Bagsy or whatever, little street art kits that came with University, as well as some of the sketchbooks. And about those items, I'm not sure if they'll actually stay on the lot for long, because they are items that Sims can put into their inventories. So if you place this slot in and like don't really go there right away, those items might have suddenly mysteriously disappeared. And that might just be because Sims, who visit the slot can kind of probably steal those. But anyway, I just wanted to throw them in because I really wanted to put in every object that Sims can use to be creative and create things and actually make stuff. So, your Sim can go and like use a little sketchbook to like make a little stick figure and throw it up on the wall, and it's art and it's fabulous. So that's why I just threw those in there. But those do require University. So and the other three major objects that are in this lot do come with ambitions. So those are the two main expansion packs that you'll probably be required to have to download this specific lot, as well as because those easels I chose are also University specific, I believe, as well as a lot of the end tables and design, like extra decorative objects I put in there. So ambitions, University are two of the definite, and I believe yours as well, and Island Paradise. Those are probably going to be the main ones. And I did throw in a couple things from the store. So just double check on the exchange. Links are going to be in the description, and how you can get a hold of this and download it if you want, if you have all those expansion packs. And it's probably not a lot from the store, so you might be able to get away with not needing those items because they might just be replaced with defaults. But yeah, since again I don't have certain expansion packs not installed, I can't quite test for that. But let me know if you have trouble with it in the comments or whatever. And just let me know how you like it. So yeah, basically the last thing I'm really adding is a couple more of those little display things. I think they're good for relics, but I'm pretty sure you can put anything on them, any of the objects. So like any of the objects that your sim would create with either the sculpting or the inventing bench. So yeah, but that's basically all I have to say about this lot. So I'm gonna just kind of end here and then leave off with some pictures and my Sims playing with this lot and, you know, just having fun with it. So I hope you like this lot. Thanks for watching, and I hope you download it. Have a great day. Bye.